My mama don't like when I hang with the plug,
but she don't know how much I make selling drugs.
Sometimes I get nervous riding around with Bud.
Both hands on the wheel, we got pounds in the trunk.
I've been hanging with thugs, good with the G's and the Crips and the Bloods.
All of my twins got straps on them. Feel like I hang with a clique full of studs.
My bro like to shoot, he don't miss when he does. You been showing love, but can you teach me how to make a rack off a dub?
I can teach you how to break a cookie down on the block and serve white girl in the club.
Talking white girl, we ain't talking about bitch.
No, I'm talking about breaking down a quarter chicken. I'm talking about water whipping in the kitchen, pie twisting, leaving nothing on the dishes.
I know I should watch and learn from what you do, but I'll say that I don't if they ask about it. Now I feel like an intern, I work for the plug, but that shit that he's saying got facts around.
You better watch out for 12 white niggas. If you fuck up, you go into jail, white nigga. You better never ever tell white nigga. Oh, I promise you gon' catch a shell, white nigga.
So you ain't gotta worry about me, I got a message. Been moving this way like my dope on Ozempic. I own all this shit that I drive, it ain't rented. I black out a whip, all the windows is tinted. Like, what's your intentions? I'm trying to run it up, you be on Insta asking for attention. I hate when I'm mentioned, see how I'm doing lately. Bitch, I stay in the head like extensions. I keep a white girl like I'm Shannon Sharp. I pull up in a ride or Jurassic Park. Oh, this money turn blue like it's Avatar. Oh, these hundreds turn blue like it's Smurfs. I twin on probation, it's still selling work. My phone maker, when I get an alert, I need do not disturb on it. Nike and Dior collab on a shoe, but I'll throw them away if somebody get dirt on. Take what they give you and add it up. Grab a scale and then you weigh it, then bag it up. Done. Make sure the junkies all have enough. If you see blue lights, you grab all the bags and you run. But if I get caught, I'ma beat it. Don't send me no paragraphs, I ain't gon' read it. Just say what you want, where you at, what you need. I'll open, delete it so nobody sees it. My mama don't like when I hang with the plug.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Do y'all know that men can be with a woman that he really don't want? Or a woman that he really don't find attractive? It's difficult for a woman to be with a man that they don't find attractive. Huh? What I mean is that we can be like in a long-term relationship with somebody that we don't find attractive. We just may end up liking them. You know. A woman would let go what would be deemed a good man and or won't even get into a relationship because of how a player look. I was just thinking, you can't be with somebody that you don't like, but we'll be on the job that we don't like. I don't get it. Because I say that job and relationship is one and the same. If you really, really break it down, the job and relationship is one and the same. When we're trying to get together, we is, the hell was that? We is putting in our applications, right? We is putting in our applications. That's really what we be doing. The same thing that we do for a job, and we wait for a call back or something for like an interview, you know. And nowadays y'all call it a date. I've always heard that word. I just ain't never been on one. You know what I'm saying? It was like a date. That's what's up. I ain't never really did no date. I just be hanging out with a bit. You know what I'm saying? We used to call a bitch and hang out. I guess because we used to be on the phone. I think because back in my day, we was on the phone and stuff like that. So when we get together, we ain't dating. I'm trying to go do something. I don't. And then we may do some things after that, but ain't going on no date with somebody. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know each other yet. Listen. I ain't going on no date. I ain't going on no date with somebody until we get to know each other. If we start doing that, I think that things will be better. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems to me that in the little dating thing that women is winning more than men, and that's not a good thing. I don't think that's fair. You all want to go on dates with people that you don't even know. I don't know. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button. Help a player out, man. Let me this STD Friday. Come on. Shout out, pass around them thing. Pass around the STD. If you was one who was worried about the what is this thing called? The STD. Don't worry about it. We got medication for everything. We ain't worried about HIV, AIDS, herpes. That's just the hair bump. Don't worry about none of that right there. We got, listen, don't follow nobody else's morals. Follow your own morals. Do exactly what you want to do. We do not protect ourselves on STD Friday. Wherever you see somebody at and you be like, well, they can get it, you should go ahead on and give it to them. I think our problem is when it come down to sexual relations, we be trying to get to know each other. Well, back in my day, well, shout out to the women now, cause y'all is giving it up. Y'all is giving it up real fast. And I do, I know that the fellas really do appreciate y'all that they don't even have to be in relations to have relations. Like that's what's up. That's what's up. Don't listen to people when they tell y'all that y'all shouldn't be out here hunching until you get to know somebody. I don't think that that's right. I don't think that that's right. I think that you all shouldn't be dating until you get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of hanging out with somebody that you don't know? It don't make sense to me, you know, when you start to think about it. But you need to be having sexual relations before you get to know each other. And you need to get to know each other before you go to dating. I know it sounds like don't sound right, huh? That's because we've been trained. We have been trained different. Just think about this right here, though. Ask the people before you. How many people who they have been in a relationship with? Mm-hmm. Ask the people under you. How many people have you been in a relationship with? And then they throw their little number out. 1, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. And then understand that they're not with the people who they used to be in a relationship with. It didn't work with all the people who they got to know. Huh? Shout out to Anna Z. Shout out to Anna Z for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. All them people who they waited to get to know, they not with them people. Think about it. They not with them people. So the thing of that you need to get to know somebody before you smash, that don't hold too much weight. That don't hold too much weight because we see the outcome. We see the outcome. We have statistics. Well, ain't nobody really did like a statistic thing as far as I know, but we have real stats. Because we can look at ourselves, we can look at like our cousins and our partners, our friends, our homegirls, you know what I'm saying, mama, them, daddy. We can look at that right there and say, you know what? That ain't working. Or that didn't work. I'm just trying to help. That's what's up. How the hell they get a whale? They lying. We be lying. It's just that AI stuff. They is carrying a fish. A fish on the highway. They have a big whale on the highway. Well, some type of fish. I'm going to call it a whale. On like a tractor trailer bed. Going down the highway with the firefighters. And they water spraying on the fish because, you know, the fish got to be wet. AI stupid. But listen, I ain't even much gonna hold y'all, man. We just finished going on to jump into some stuff. Let's jump into this one, and then I'm gonna jump into that one, and then this one and that one, and then we're gonna keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? We got the co-host. We got a co-host, a Big Tigger. Remember Big Tigger was in the news? We did a little story, Big Tigger, about a domestic love charge out here in the doggone street. Well, now we got a lawsuit coming from the co-host. Boy, when I tell y'all these hoes stick together,
Tonight, the legal fallout surrounding V103 host Big Tigger is growing. Big Tigger's real name, Darian Morgan, and he's already facing charges tonight after a domestic dispute with his wife, Alicia Brown. Well, now Morgan's co-host, Francesca Amaker, is suing Alicia Brown in federal court for defamation. Amaker claims that Brown knowingly made false social media posts implying that Amaker was having an affair with Morgan.
My bad. Stop it. I read the whole thing wrong. It says the co-host filed a lawsuit against Big Tigger's wife. I'm sorry. Back it up. I'm so sorry.
In federal court for defamation. Amaker claims that Brown knowingly made false social media posts implying that Amaker was having an affair with Morgan, leading to the couple's conflict. Amaker denies those claims, saying that she and Morgan are strictly professional colleagues.
Ooh.
Well, tonight we are working to learn more about when
she light-skinned it.
Court date will be set, but Alicia Brown's legal team released a statement saying, in part, out of respect for the legal process, she will not comment on specific allegations or discuss the details of the case at this time, as there are multiple pending matters. Alicia and her husband shared aid and communicated everything. What we can say is that the receipts, including text messages, evidence, and the legal process will speak for themselves. We remain confident that the facts will come to light through the appropriate legal channels.
Oh, Alicia got a husband. Oh, I see where this right here going. I see. Now, listen. Shout out to Big Tigger's wife. You know, got yourself in the world of trouble now. If you can't prove it. If you can't prove that they've been out there fighting dangler, you know what I'm saying, then it is defamation. 9 times out of 10, you probably can't prove it. You probably just like, y'all work together and y'all spending overtime together. He be at work when he must be on the radio. He be with that bitch all the time. Listen, a lot of us got work husbands and work wives now. Let's not get it twisted. A lot of us is smashing our work husbands and our work wives, but it's for on the job. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all don't bring that stuff home, bringing babies and stuff and STDs through the week, then it really shouldn't be a problem out here. Let me explain something to you. When you work with somebody 40 hours plus, hell, 30 hours plus, hell, 3 hours plus, because y'all don't even much wait long anyway. But when you work a long time with somebody, you really, really do get to know a person and you get to know their family. And a lot of times we do this thing called run our mouth on the job. We pillow talk on the job. We tell each other about each other's relationships. In the case y'all haven't learned a long, long time ago when you was young and little and stuff like that with your first like relationship, you shouldn't be pillow talking about your relationship out here. Just trying to tell y'all, it has been told to women for the longest, girls, stop telling these girls how good your man is. Stop telling these girls how good your man, or these women how good your man is, because then no girl gonna want your man. Don't tell these girls how big your man meat is. Do y'all watch this? I just thought about this right here. Women will tell they homegirls, they co-workers, shit like that right there, they female friends, how big they man's meat is. Do y'all know that? I cannot remember one instance. I've never heard of a man telling his partners how big his old lady monkey is, or how tight his old lady monkey is. Remember, I'm talking about his old lady. I ain't talking about them little scallywags and little side little pieces. I ain't talking about that right there. I'm talking about that main little la-la. We don't talk like that. We do not talk like that. We don't talk like that. Why? Because we don't. Men is more logical than women. Yeah, I just thought about it. Men is more logical than women. We know, we understand that if we tell our partners, our homeboys, how good our wife monkey is, our monkey is, they will now want them. Women don't think that. Something wrong with y'all. Something really, really wrong with y'all. Now listen. Alicia, she light-skinned it, or she could be AKA brown. She could be like that Alpha Delta Alpha. I think that is Skiwi. I think she could be lighter than Big Tigger's wife. Let me see if they got the things together. What is it, Big? Hold on. Big Tigger, wife, and Alicia. Alicia, I guess that's how you spell her name. Let's see, they got like a side by side. Because she looked at light-skinned it, but I don't think she light-skinned it. Oh, she looked like she on drugs. On that dope. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me put it up on the screen for y'all. I don't know. Like that. I'm guessing that this is Alicia. So it's like they pretty much got like the same color. Well, this here be like that light on them. They could be darker than what they are due to like the light and stuff like that right there. This is white. Look a mess. What the? Big Tigger and his co-host. She looked more kept together. She looked more like, bitch, I got to go to work, so I got to get myself together. The white, I don't know. We don't too much get to see the white. Well, she got a nice little pic right there. Right here, she looked down just a little bit. She looked down. I think that's or is this Alicia Brown? Faces a no contact order following arrest and a bond release in a domestic involving his wife. Wait, so Alicia Brown? I'm so confused. I keep calling her Alicia Brown. Who is this lady? Who is this lady's name? Hold on.
Host Big Tigger is growing. The legal fallout surrounding V103 host Big Tigger is growing. Big Tigger's real name, Darian Morgan, and he's already facing charges tonight after a domestic dispute with his wife, Alicia Brown.
Alicia Brown.
Now Morgan's co-host, Francesca Amaker, is suing.
Francesca. All right. Damn. I'm saying that all wrong. Who? Oh, because I did that right there. So, how you spell Francesca? I don't know how to, we ain't even much gonna try. So let's just put Fran. Let's put Fran, or let's put co-host. Host. It's host. I'm so sorry. Oh, she looked like, hold on. Let me put it up on the screen. She looked like, what's the lady who used to be on, Portia. She was like Portia then. Okay, so this is the co-host, Francesca. Her right here. All right. Well. Okay, the co-host, Francesca, Susan Tigger. So they got the picture on the gram. They got the picture. Nice shape, slim. She may just be just a little bit lighter. But we're not going to go, okay. He was probably dealing with her because she light-skinned. We're not going to do that right there. Again, close proximity will get you hunched. Close proximity get you hunched. That's why players, it's kind of good to keep your little la-la working from home or something. Don't let her work outside. Don't let her work outside. And she ain't even got to be no baddie. She ain't even got to be no baddie. Don't let her work outside, because then she build relationships, and that's really not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. We need to isolate. I don't care what y'all say. You need to isolate your little la-la. Huh? A lot of people may say, well, that's a self-esteem issue. No, it's not. That's trying to keep a relationship together. You know? That's really all it is. Huh? Move right along. Move right along. Oh. Listen. People been going in on Young Miami. Shout out to Young Miami. Young Miami got the streets talking out here in the streets. Spin that. I don't even know how the song go, but spin that. Do that, right? I don't know who the lady is right here. But Nikki Gilbert. Who the hell is Nikki Gilbert? Nikki Gilbert. Let's see who Nikki is. Who is Nikki Gilbert? Nikki Gilbert is a Grammy-nominated award R&B singer. She a singer. When? She is mainly known for being the lead vocalist of American female R&B girl group Brownstone, who rose to fame in the 1990s, best known for the 1995 hit song "If You Love Me." If you love, I don't even know that song. Which was nominated for the best R&B performance Grammy. Well, she done came out and said something about Young Miami's song. Let's see what this baby got to say. Hold on, let me. Yeah, they say another one. Nikki Gilbert condemns Young Miami's spin that and seemingly says that she hopes that it doesn't get a Grammy. Shouldn't be bobbing around to that ignorant ish. That's what she say. Go ahead, sister.
And if we out here, and I get it. I get the argument that, well, girl, ain't nobody really finna be out here boosting. That's you with your grown ass, who should be bopping around to that ignorant shit anyway. But to the young, impressionable young women, many of whom I know in my family personally, who have got issues with boosting and stealing and shit, who miss time with their kids, who weren't able to be present as parents because they were locked up for boosting and scamming. And now we got a record that has taken off. When I first heard it, I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing about this shit because it's gonna go away. Ain't no way in the world this is gonna become like the #1 most popular record on the planet. And guess what's done happened? It has become the #1 it's debuted on Billboard at #1.
Dang.
People are talking about the possibility of it becoming a Grammy-nominated record. I hope, as a voting member, that we have a say in whether or not that happens. And if we out here, and I get it. I get the argument that, well, girl, ain't nobody really finna be out here boosting.
But I want y'all to understand, the streets, anybody who is condemning Young Miami boy, the streets, for the most part, the streets ain't playing. Bitch, the streets is going in on the people who are trying to condemn. And hold on. Let me say, oh my God. All of the vulgar music from back in the Gap, and they coming hard for this song. Oh, see. You say all the older folks are acting like they grandmas when they was listening to Kill My Neck and My Back. Yes, this is about to be a hit for her. He said every time people come out with controversy about a record, the ish ends up blowing up. That's a fact. Young Miami, congratulations to Young Miami. A big record causes all the static and the controversy. We can speak on our disdain for things without tearing out Black Sister or our Black Sister down and stepping on a major accomplishment for her. You say if she wins a Grammy, so be it. It's great for her career and what she's working so hard for. Many artists are mainstream and or known without a hit record who puts out some same music lyrics or worse. So stop this. All right, cool, cute. That makes some sense. Stop expecting artists to raise your kids. That's a good one right there. We got them. Stop expecting other people to raise our kids except for the teachers that we send our children to. I just want to say this right here. For people to think that music don't have an influence, y'all lost. Y'all is really, really lost. All music have influence. All music have influence. It just depends on the direction that your children gonna go when they get influenced by the music. I'm just saying something. You say Nicki has always been a narc. What? Where is Selena Johnson? What? Selena, your service is now needed. Oh, so she had a problem with Selena Johnson. You say, I have no problem with the song, and I have no problem with the elders speaking against things that they think are degenerate and bad for the culture. This is how it's supposed to work. Oh, I like that right there. Duplicity, like that. Nicki speaking on children of parents being locked up for boosting. Well, didn't Carisha mama go to jail for boosting? He said it's kind of her testimony too. That's what's up. But listen, we ain't done. We ain't done. You say this can't be the same person who made P Valley. Shut the front door. Nicki made P Valley? You lying to me. Hold on. I got to check my A-la-la-la. You is lying to me. Did Nikki Gilbert make P-Valley? P-Valley was a center, yada, yada, yada. Wait, so on Monday, the Supreme Court decided not to hear the case with R&B singer Nikki Gilbert brought against Lionsgate and Stars for the television show P-Valley. Wait a minute. She's suing P-Valley. Why is Nikki Gilbert suing P-Valley? It says that what was the original lawsuit, the Grammy-nominated, all right, Nikki, claiming that the Mississippi-based show bore a striking resemblance to her stage musical Soul Kittens Cabaret, which was released on DVD in 2011. Oh, so she's suing them for stealing. Got it. But she did not create P-Valley. So let's not do that right there. Let's not do that right there. This is why a lot of times, y'all, we got to fact check. We be having to fact check up. People just be throwing out anything, and if we is not ones who keep up with stuff, a lot of us will hear something and we would just accept that for what it is, and it don't be that right there. That's what's up. You say, I must say I am quite amazed at the overwhelming support of Young Miami, giving her unwavering support of Diddy. It completely contradicts many of y'all's feelings about Nikki and her husband. Nikki and her husband? What the hell happened with Nikki and her husband? Wait a minute. I gotta look it up. What happened with Nikki Gilbert and her husband? Nikki Gilbert speaks out after court orders her to pay. Her to pay what? Speak after court order. Oh, so wait a minute. So she lost the lawsuit. Nikki Gilbert speaks out after a court order her to pay Lionsgate $170,000 in ongoing IP battle over P-Valley. Something ain't right. What? Damn it, did she create P-Valley or not? This shit is stupid. Okay, the TikTok thing. Nikki Gilbert and her husband, yada yada yada. I had lied, left me alone all the time, and he cheated. Oh, so the husband cheated. Oh, so that's why they is referencing the Young Miami and Diddy thing, I'm guessing. So you saying that P-Valley them stole her idea, basically. Got it. That's what's up. But shout out to the older folks who is condemning music, as they should. As they should if the shit is degrading. Move right along, I ain't gonna much owe you. If it's degrading, yeah. Listen, if we got a problem with degradability, I don't even know if that's a damn word. But if we got a problem with stuff, then we need to go ahead and speak out on stuff. Stop acting like that. Now, I heard the song, but I ain't hear the song like all the way through, so I really ain't. Well, I automatically know that the female artist is doing degrading music. I don't know a female artist that's not doing degrading music. I have no idea. Give me one female artist that's winning. One female artist that's winning. That's not doing degrading music. And not like they is like degrading men. Because that has been the argument for the longest. Well, men have been degrading women for a long time. Have y'all noticed that men don't degrade themselves? Well, other than we'll kill each other. But that's a... Women degrade themselves. Women music degrade themselves. You say Fantasia and China Style. Doshi. No, Doshi degrades men. So, well, she have degraded men, but we really ain't. We talking about women. So, well, no. Y'all got to do the new people. The new people. Fantasia, them, they can't say Patti LaBelle, say Rhapsody. What? We can't do CeCe Wine, and then we can't do like the Mary J. We got to do like the new people. Who is the newest people? The newest females who is out here, who is making it now, not people just in the studio and they just on Instagram and shit. I'm talking about the people who is making it, who is not degrading, themselves. Just saying something now. I'm just saying something. Damn it. They not doing it. But we got another one. We got another somebody. All right. Well, we got another player who calling out them old hoes. Who called out them old hoes for talking crap about Young Miami. You can't be out here talking about Miami and Double don't come on out here and respond. Now. We're talking about Trick Daddy Dollar out here. Trick Daddy, this is NDRE for not liking Young Miami spitting that song. He say, leave that young lady alone because if you see how pretty she is, you don't look like her. It's giving hate saying you shape and you ain't shaped like her, bitch, you shaped like me. God, be more careful. You mean to tell me NDRE is shaped like you, Trick? I gotta look at some pictures in a minute. But hold on. Let's hear what Double had to say.
First of all, I'm gonna say shout out to my little homegirl, Young Miami. Got the hottest record on radio, streets, video, all social media platforms.
What's up?
Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit, YouTube. The finest little shit in the game right now. And everybody is jamming this record except a few old centrals. Let me tell you old something. That's why I don't you old right now. That's why I would not my one you old so because you old is too modern and too plain, outdated. The game done passed you by. Do you think Young Miami give a fuck about you don't like her record? You take our time to go on social media to down talk a girl. We've been talking negativity in every music, in every song. First of all,
hold on. We going to the next one.
Oh, I even started doing music, and I've been doing it mother 30 years. I'm about you bitch age. You say something about me. Leave that little young lady alone. Cause
he say something about me. Leave her alone.
If you see how pretty she is, you don't look like her. So it giving me hate.
You say you see how pretty Young Miami is, but don't she wear like a representative? I don't know.
You see how fine she is. You ain't shaped like her. You don't shape like me. If you shape like me, you do not have no motherfucking ground. You don't have a dog in the fight. You be getting on the social media, down talking to this young lady who's doing something positive and successful.
You say she doing something positive. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Doing something positive. Go ahead, pimp.
You got to raise your own kids.
Facts.
If you let music raise your kids, that's your you bad bruh. Always talking about it. Man, let the girl get her motherfucking money. All the negative records in the world that came out and people have made plenty motherfucking money off of. Y'all want to talk down on the young lady because she got a hit record, a hot record? Oh, I even started doing music. You think that's gonna stop? You don't see she climbing the charts every day? Y'all leave Young Miami alone.
No, she not signed the Trick.
And spin that shit. Again, shout out to Young Miami.
Okay.
Got the hottest record in the fucking world. Not just the country. The hottest record in the world. They singing this shit in China, in Russia, Ethiopia, goddammit. Shout out to Young Miami. One of the baddest shit, the finest little shit in the game right now.
Let's go to the next one.
In her bag right now. You talked about her bag when she put out certain singles. You talked about her over and over again with situations with who the nigga she was dealing with. Everything y'all get on this fucking internet and act like y'all life is all peaches and cream. But I know you old bad breath smelling ass bitches. I know you bitches. I know you. I know you mad. I know you hoes is mad and you jealous. You look at that young fine girl on that stage rocking each clubs each and every night. These appearances, these hosts. She dropping her hottest single out there. Young Miami, you better not let these old ragged ass bitches deter nothing you trying to do. That's why I don't fuck you old bitches. That's why I would not fuck one of you old bitches because the game done passed you by, bitch. You still stuck in the motherfucking 50s and the 60s. I don't want no old bitch with no gray hairs on her pussy. Let me explain something to you hoes. You hoes want to be celibate and I'm celebrating. I got my LLC and my credit score 800. Stick your 800 credit score up your ass in her bag right now. You talking about a LLC ain't making no motherfucking money, bitch. You don't have a customer, a product to sell. All your shit is bullshit.
Wow.
Get you some money, however you do. Stop getting on here talking bad about your fellow black woman that's making money. Music ain't for everybody. If you don't like it, bitch, turn off your radio, close and cancel your subscription to all your social media sites. Get off of Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, because, bitch, as long as you on there, you gonna hear it right, bitch. These young hoes don't want to leave they man, they want to be happy. These young women of the day, these young bitches of the day do not want to be old and miserable like you for the rest of their life. They want to smoke a hookah,
talk about it.
Hit them a joint,
Come on.
Take them a shot of Don Julio Patron. They want to get flued out. And your LLC ain't. They want to put that shit on and get fucked real good, you dumb ignorant bitch. On behalf of Young Miami, kiss every bitch ass in Miami. If you think we give a fuck about how you feel, then go spin that shit, bitch.
Damn.
They want to get put.
That trick go hard like that. Why the hell the trick go hard like that over Young Miami doing something positive? Young Miami doing something positive. Double done went ham. Double done went ham. What do y'all think? We say, sound like you in love, sir. Say, maybe you need to marry that young thing. That's what's up. Got to be more careful. Yeah. Trick said. See, he said morals ain't on shit right now. Got to be more careful. He said, don't disrespect Miami. Don't you do it, bitch. I'm dead kind of all day. We go ham. we go ham. I can't believe it. I can't believe that it was that hard though. He said, Willie, you already know the crib. Oh, facts. I know. I know. You said beautiful on the outside, riding and corroded on the inside. Kaya. Got to be more careful. Listen, I didn't even listen to it, but Trick done went ham. Trick went ham. Let's see what somebody put. He says he still go by Trick Daddy and he's 60. He say, do we really need to hear more from him? Double is not 60, but I understand. He say he can apply for AARP. Well, he can apply for AARP, yet he still ain't changed his name. Well, you could apply for AARP like in your 20s if you want to. But anyway, didn't he do an interview saying that he be having his legs in the air? Well, yeah, but you know, it is what it is. He living his best life. He say love and hip hop canceled, and his clothes is too small. He say he don't know what to do. Y'all can't be going ham on Unc. He say Unc lost in the Diddy sauce. Damn, he say Trick is tricking. Trick is tricking. Trick said some fly shit right there though. But I didn't think what. But why go so hard on India though?
You think that's I even started doing music and I've been doing it mother 30 years. I'm about you age. First of all, come on. I'm gonna say shout out to my little homegirl, Young Miami.
Because she was on his Stir the Pot thing show. She was on there. I call it a little glimpse.
Got the hottest record on radio, streets, video, all social media platforms, Apple Music.
I don't think that is wrong. I don't think that is wrong for people to criticize anything. There has always been a section of females or a section of women, especially black women, who have always spoke out on the degeneracy of our music. This shit can go all the way back to Dolores Tucker when she went in on NWA and Tupac them. You know what I'm saying? When she had a problem with, like, I think it was Luke them, you know, Nasty As You Want to Be, stuff like that right there. certain groups of women have always stood by the music that is being put out is detrimental to the kids. And I just want to say the music is detrimental to the kids. It is. The music was detrimental to us. I just want to share. I'm ready to tear the club up right now. You know what I'm saying? Here I go. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to jump all through the club right now. I'm ready to jump on somebody with type of music that we had. You know, shit, we had that fight music. We had that bitch I shoot shit at you. You know what I'm saying? Bitch I take your girl. Shit like that right there that'll get us hurt, you know. And bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Come on, dog. We've been degrading, but there's always been women who have continuously pointed out, not just people like not just a Young Miami. It's been pointed out about Kia, Trina, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, all of them. HWA, you know what I'm saying? So certain women have been standing their ground for a real long time. But hey, everybody got an opinion. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We really ain't tripping. And spin that shit. That's what's up. Shout out to Double. Double done came out here snapping. All right, cool. Let's go on and get into some. Let's get into some brighter news. Should I call it brighter news or some stupid news? Stupid ass. I can't take y'all men serious. Y'all stupid out here in these streets. Listen, we talking. I was just finna say we talking about Julio Fulio. My bad. We already talked about that. We got to talk about Shiesty them. Pooh Shiesty. We talked about Pooh Shiesty like a while back when the incident first happened. When he was trying to get out of his contract with Gucci Mane. He was trying to get out of his contract with Gucci Mane. Him and his partner and his daddy them rolled up on Gucci, say, sign the paperwork, or something like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sign the paperwork, let me out. He tried to pull like a Suge Knight or something like that right there. What I didn't know, which they did take pictures and post on Instagram about the shit that they had done robbed from Gucci Mane. You got to be the smartest, stupidest individuals on the planet. But the feds got a video. The feds, us, we got a video. We got a video of these fools. All these real sophisticated fools. Sophisticated dummies. Ooh. Sophisticated. Sophisticated describes something or someone that is highly developed, complex, and refined. Oh, yeah. Sophisticated dummies. Got it. They recorded the incident. No. They got video. They recorded the incident, you fools and stupid. And a lot of people was like, well, Gucci Mane, he shouldn't snitch. If Gucci Mane say something to the police, he'll snitch. They recorded it. So whether he say something or not, it's recorded.
Revealed they now have video showing part of an alleged robbery at a Dallas recording studio that resulted in 9 people federally charged.
Court filing says the video shows rapper Pooh Shiesty demanding Gucci Mane release him from his recording contract while an armed man blocks the door. Shiesty is facing kidnapping and extortion charges. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has more from the latest filings. Peyton.
Yeah, Stephen Heather, now this newly obtained federal document was filed by prosecutors in response to a motion made by Pooh Shiesty filed last...
I like how Peyton Yeager say Pooh Shiesty. Listen to how she say Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane throughout this whole thing.
Prosecutors in response to a motion made by Pooh Shiesty filed last month proposing home confinement, arguing that the evidence against him didn't warrant keeping him in custody until trial.
You say so the evidence of him and his partners them rolling up on somebody with that fire does not mean that he need to stay in jail until it's time for crime, because he ain't no threat really.
However, prosecutors say the strength of the government's case has actually increased, obtaining this release contract and also obtaining this video. Take a look. In newly filed documents, rapper Pooh Shiesty, real name Lontrell Williams Jr., is pictured here on the right with the big diamond chain and black ski mask on his head. Pooh Shiesty, allegedly unhappy with his record contract, asked Gucci Mane, real name Roderick Davis, labeled with the initials RD here, to release him from his contract. When they met up in Dallas, January of 2026, prosecutors say Gucci Mane initially refused to sign the release. They say Pooh Shiesty then, quote, produced an AK-style pistol described by victims as a chopper, pointed it at RD's head, and repeated his demand that RD sign the release of the contract.
Shout out to Payne Yeager. Shout out to Payne Yeager, our media sister. She say a chopper. I love how she say a chopper. Go ahead.
RD's head and repeated his demand that RD sign the release victims as a chopper, pointed it at RD's head, and repeated his demand that RD sign the release of the contract.
I said everybody's stupid in this case. Facts.
Court documents include a still image from a video prosecutors say shows Pooh Shiesty's father holding the release paperwork.
His daddy got the paperwork. Release my son. Release my son, bitch. We gonna kidnap you, extort you, and rob you.
They also say Gucci Mane was forced to say on video Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017, known as 1017 Records. According to the filing, rapper Big 30 recorded the video while co-defendant DeMarcus Glover, pictured here, blocked the door while holding a firearm. Prosecutors say the group also stole about $450,000 in cash and jewelry.
Ooh, Gucci Mane just sitting up there with all that goddamn cash in the studio. Gucci, where you going? Damn, listen, Gucci, all you need is like $1,000 on you a day or something like that right there in case you need to go get some fast food or something. Why you need $400? Huh? Shout out to Don DeLeon, damn it, Don Diego. I think I said that right. Don Diego. That's what's up. For the $2 super chat, said everybody in this case was raised by their mammy, except for Pooh Shiesty, because his daddy was there. Hey, wait a minute. He was probably still raised by his mammy. Go ahead.
The video is a major development in the case. Back in April, Pooh Shiesty's attorney defended his client by pointing out the feds at the time didn't have any video.
They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence.
And remember the physical evidence they had money on their head, pimp. They had money on their head, and now we got video, and we got a contract in the daddy hand.
The filing also includes what prosecutors say is a Signal group chat where Pooh Shiesty used the name Michael Myers to help plan the meeting alongside responses from other co-defendants, saying, I need 6:30 for Saturday, pulling up on WAP plus 2 drivers.
Pulling up on WAP. So 6:30 for Saturday, pulling up on WAP plus 2 drivers.
Prosecutors say CERTI refers to certified gangster.
Do y'all even understand, like 4-5 years ago, I would get, like, when the conscious community was really, really popping, that's when this one word was really, really thrown around, and then black folks went to using it, overstood. Overstood. Listen, before about 10 years ago, black folks weren't using that word like that.
In all, Pooh Shiesty and 8 others are charged with kidnapping and extortion. At the time, Pooh Shiesty was on federal home confinement for an unrelated firearms conviction in Florida, where he was also prohibited from using drugs or alcohol. To support that claim, prosecutors included text messages from Pooh Shiesty, here saying he was, quote, high and drunk when asked what he was doing. Another text saying, quote, baby, I'm drunk as F. Prosecutors also say they have 5 witnesses and victims who are cooperating and corroborating this evidence. Pooh Shiesty remains in the Kaufman County Jail. He already pleaded not guilty. His trial is set for February, and he faces life in federal prison. Stephen, Heather, back to you.
I gave y'all life. life up for this shit. But keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Look, man. Yeah. Y'all winning. This little bitty boy done put his feet up on the desk. Boy, y'all winning. Y'all had the nerve to. Now, I like. Somebody had to say something. You say Shiesty was definitely raised by his mama, a slow mama. Got to be more careful. You say his daddy sleeps on Big Mama's couch. Mr. Wash, I need to be at your party. What is this? What is this? This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. You say his father is an informant? Oh, wow. That's different. That is different. That is different. I just don't know why your daddy was pull up, dog. Listen, no, dog, we finna go get you up out that contract. How your daddy thugging that goddamn hard to where he done got older in his life and would make this type of decision knowing that, oh, I get it. I understand. Because we live by this code, and rappers supposed to live by this code, that if we slide up and kidnap and extort him, he would never snitch. Because it's Gucci. Well, it's WAP. They call him WAP because it's WAP. He'll stand on the street code and won't run to the police. So we can do what the hell we want to do as far as getting you out your little contract. That's probably what his daddy was thinking. Hell, that's probably what Pooh Shiesty was thinking. He ain't gonna run no police. He ain't gonna run no, but damn it, he ain't gonna do it. But then I gotta ask y'all a question. What actually made Pooh Shiesty them think that Gucci Mane would not retaliate though? They actually thought that this man would not retaliate if it went this way. But shout out to the lawyer for not asking his clients questions.
In jewelry. The video is a major development in the case. Back in April, Pooh Shiesty's attorney defended his client.
Pooh Shiesty's attorney did not ask questions.
By pointing out the feds at the time didn't have any video.
They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence.
The filing also includes what prosecutors say is a circus Glover.
He should have asked his client, is there any pictures or anything that have like surveillance cameras or something? So when he would have said the surveillance cameras, Pooh Shiesty was supposed to say, well, we did record the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We posted some shit on the gram and stuff like that. That's what Pooh Shiesty should have said, but he should have gave Pooh Shiesty the chance to open up and reveal that and tell on himself. Well, it's not telling on yourself when you're talking to your lawyer, but it would have gave him the option to actually say something then. Because that, for what the lawyer came out and said, it made him look like he wasn't on his job. It made him look like a failure. Now listen, I don't know Pooh Shiesty songs. I have no idea about Pooh Shiesty songs, but I just want to show y'all something. Right up in here, is it right around? He got all these damn plaques, right? I'm gonna get me a plaque. Hold on. How can I get me a music plaque with a record? A music plaque. They're going for $170. Okay, a music streaming plaque. Oh, that's $19? You can get it for like $19.79. It's so many different prices. $26 on Etsy. A music streaming award. I can get a music streaming award on Etsy. I get a music record. Hell, that's probably what I need to do. But he got all these damn awards. What is his song? You say Gucci gonna keep him signed to 1017. He need to. Think about this right here though. Gucci got all the rights. Gucci got all the rights to his music. I am I'm guessing Gucci got all the rights to his music because for the most part, when y'all be signing contracts, y'all do not understand publishing and all that flash there. Y'all don't understand masters and nothing. So if I Gucci man, I just keep everything too. Because by him going to prison, people is going to spin his music. People's going to buy his music and spin his music. So Gucci will continue to get paid and continue to make money in future business deals and stuff like that. While Pooh Shiesty is in the feds, in prison. Smart move. Really, really smart move. Oh. Fella. Got to be more careful. I don't know what to tell you, pimp. I don't know what to tell you. I just want to say, don't do this again. There has been a trend, especially dog you folk, record, and upload. I appreciate y'all. It has been a trend of you all taking pictures and helping us out in law enforcement to convict y'all. Really appreciate that right there. You should say I should go on Temu. Oh, I already see it on Temu. I got it on Temu. Wait a minute. I got my little record. A 2D flat one-piece record award wall decor. I need like a bigger one though. I want me like a Grammy Award winner or something like that right there. Music screen. Boy, they doing it custom. They doing it custom on Epson. That's what's up. Listen. At a certain age, especially like now, like you really can't do crimes like we did like back in like the 80s and the 90s because going to jail. Going to jail. There's too many, you know what I'm saying? It's too much proof out here against you that you was creating on your own, and it make it so easy to convict you people. I ain't trying to do nothing. I don't think I could do nothing that would purposely send me away from that monkey. I'm not trying to be nowhere to where it ain't no monkey at that I can't get. That's just stupid to me. Nowhere. For real. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. I saw this right here like a week ago. I think it was. We have a 9-year-old. Oh, cool lad, little player. Cool lad, shout. We got a 9-year-old. I'm gonna put him up on the screen. Look at little buddy. See, I'm devastated. I'm numb. That's what a mother says as she remember her 9-year-old who died at a swimming camp early in the summer. Here we go.
But first, we're hearing from the mother of King Overton, the 9-year-old who died Monday after being pulled from the pool.
Hold on. No, go.
At the Swim RVA camp in Henrico.
His family and everyone who knew him heartbroken over this loss. Charisse Hoffman is live at Swim RVA with his mother's story and how she wants King to be remembered. Charisse.
Latasha Johnson says that she's devastated by this, and no parent should have to bury their child. But even in this dark moment, she wants to make sure that King's light doesn't fade. She wants everyone to hear his name, knows exactly who he was and what he meant to those who loved him.
I tell y'all, I ain't seen
I'm devastated. I'm numb. I'm starting to get mad.
King Overton was his family's entire world, especially to his mom, Latasha Johnson. She says he was funny, full of life, and never failed to put a smile on the faces of everyone around him.
He is the smallest person with like the biggest personality. And he loved to joke. He was great.
Her world changed forever after getting the call from police that King was involved in an accident. She dropped him off at swim camp, never thinking that he wouldn't come home.
I picked up the Cheetos, so when he gets home from school, the Cheetos are still sitting on the counter. Just imagine dropping your baby off and not being able to pick him up.
But Johnson says she's determined to keep King's memory alive, and the community's stepping up to help. King loved cars and bikes, so this weekend they're honoring him with a memorial ride. King's father got him a mini bike 2 years ago, and at first Johnson wasn't sure he was ready, but King kept asking. She finally said yes, and he rode that bike for the very first time, just days before he died.
He touched his bike and said, "I'm serious, Mom. I'm really going to start learning how to ride my bike." That was on Monday morning. Walking out my door.
Johnson says her goal is to make sure that something like this never happens to someone else's child. Now, she's sharing a message to other parents.
Love your babies. Love your babies. Love your babies. And I don't want this to ever happen to any other parent, because this is a pain that's unbearable.
King's Memorial Ride will happen this Saturday. It will start at the Roses in Mechanicsville at 1 p.m. and then the riders will pull off at 2. They're asking everyone to bring balloons, teddy bears, candles, and also wear blue in King's honor. Live in Henrico, Sharice Hoffman, 12 on your side.
What a terrible loss, Sharice. Thank you. We have a.
That is so sad. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna sue. She should sue. I don't see why not sue. It's a summer camp pool. That means we got summer camp divers. That means we got, the lifesavers. The lifesavers supposed to be sitting up in the big chair watching these damn children. And the baby just went on ahead on and did. They should also have this thing called cameras. Not sure they got cameras, but if they don't have cameras, they need to be sued for that right there too. Bitch, it is 2026. You can go them at the Amazon and get a set of 4-5 damn camera for like $100. What are we doing? Yeah, he drowned. Got to be more careful. And he had a daddy. Seemed like a good child. Good child. He was just a child doing child stuff. And the neglect of caretakers or guardians, life savers. Young player done lost his life. Everybody named Mammy need to go to prison. Everybody need to be sued. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. I'd have ran up and with the listen. When I tell y'all that I don't want to go to jail for nothing, bitch, I would have been going to jail for something. It's certain things like I don't mind going to jail for. How many of y'all is kind of like that right there? You don't mind going to jail for certain stuff. Oh, we got one. Hold on. I do not mind going to jail for certain stuff out here in these streets. We got another sad story. How y'all doing? Damn it, it's Friday. Y'all go ahead on and hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. I only see 84 with the thumbs up. Oh, hell no. It's an hour. We're an hour in. Make me look back. We got 99. If I don't get 100, if I don't hit 100, I need the support. I need the support around here. A custom vinyl regular. I need all this right here. If I don't make me a plaque, make my own shit. Here y'all think this is, huh? If let me refresh. Y'all have made it over 100. I appreciate that right there. Let me put this in the search thing. And a quick enter. Oh, I can order on Amazon too. This shit ain't cute. Anyway, we got another sad story. We're gonna put up on the screen for you right like this right here. Sad story. It said a man is arrested, charged with murder in connection with a woman's death. With connection in a woman's death. This is what the records show. Here we go.
Tonight, the critical clues that help police solve the murder of a woman whose body was found near Brace Bayou. Hello, I'm Gina Gaston.
And I'm Eric Barras. Investigators say the victim was able to rip a key item off the suspect's clothing during the struggle.
And then police say the suspect told on himself in videos that woman's mother got a hold of and was sent to police. ABC 13's Pooh Shiesty spoke to that mother about her detective work that helped lead to an arrest.
You know, we had spoken to that mother. She is clearly very upset, and she is also learning What was revealed in court today? A magistrate said that Conway was killed by blunt force trauma, not by a weapon, but by somebody using their hands to kill her. Her body was found in Southwest Houston by two young siblings who were out on a walk. Persia Amara Conway had moved to Houston less than 6 months ago. Her mother calls her a proud transgender woman with a loving family. But her body was found in a ditch on Memorial Day. Now, 2.5 weeks later, Daniel Saran has been charged in Conway's murder.
A lot of y'all didn't even much know that it was one of our trans sisters, huh? That's
female calls in indicating that a male confessed to her about the murder.
The magistrate said police found video of Saran getting rid of evidence and leaving the scene. Also revealed in court today, the magistrate said Saran's name tag from his job at an auto parts store was torn off of him during a struggle and found at the crime scene.
He lost his auto part name tag. You need to go to prison. Do you know how important your name tag is at the auto parts store? Huh?
Police say Saran confessed during questioning. We reached Conway's mother from her home in Georgia.
But when I started focusing on the video and the photo, I was like, oh my God, guys, this is the same guy that I gave to HPD last week. You know, a lot of people probably say, well, how did you get it? Well, we were doing our own hood investigation, if that's what you want to call it.
She says people started sending her photos and videos of a man who looks like Saran, which she passed on to police.
One particular individual sent me 2 photos of this young man and a video, and in the video, he was literally saying and confessing to a murder a few days before. And the young lady said, Mama Michelle, I believe that this guy has something to do with Persia's death. He kept on saying in the video clip that, you know, basically boasting, sticking S on his chest that I just committed a murder.
Now she wants to know why this happened. Police have not revealed a motive.
I've had death threats in my inbox. I've had people telling me that I'm a horrible mom. It's because of me. And, you know, I know that I had a boy and I'm forcing it to be a girl. And my words to them is that I pray that you're never in the situation that I am in.
A grieving mother, desperate for answers. Pooja Lodia, ABC 13.
I'm confused. What do you mean desperate for answers when y'all know and Buddy had done confessed? So I'm not understanding like the answer part. Unless she would like to know why Buddy did it, but I guess that's the answer part. So listen, to our trans sisters, we don't really, have y'all noticed that we don't have a problem with our trans brothers? Why is it a problem with our trans sisters? Is there any trans brothers out here? I can't remember the last time I saw a trans brother. And or did a story about a trans brother. I just want to say that our trans sisters listen, there's certain reasons that our trans sisters be losing their life. I point them out multiple times, and I've been trying to help our trans sisters out. I've been trying to help y'all stay alive out here in these streets. Shout out to Roshan for the $2 cash app. You see, say Mama Michelle has some pretty lips. I got to back it up. I got to go back to it then because she actually did though. She did. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, she got what is called full lips. We call them full lips. Hold on. She got full lips, right?
This happened. Police have not revealed a motive.
I've had death threats in my inbox. I've had people telling me that I'm a horrible mom.
Yeah, you're not a horrible mom. You're a mom. That's all. That is really, really all. But I've been trying to help out our trans sisters for the doggone longest. Y'all got to tell people who you is. Y'all got to stop saying that I'ma out you. That's really why y'all be getting knocked off. Well, I'm going to tell everybody, hold on, shout. I still want to be in the closet. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was against the LGBT thing anyway. You don't force nobody out of the closet, right? But y'all be quick to try to force out somebody who don't want to be out and about. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all do that right there, y'all really be losing y'all life then. Because y'all have a person up against the wall and the person's like, there's nothing else I could do. I want to keep my life the way that it is. And you trying to destroy my life. And if you're trying to destroy my life, I'm going to destroy yours before you destroy mine. That's common sense to me. That's self-preservation. So tell people who y'all is. If y'all claim that men like trans women, then y'all need to be able to say, I'm trans from the door. If you say I'm trans from the door and then he still go, that mean that he like it then. Huh? He said the hypocrisy is real. He say, but they like straight men. And that's what be like the crazy thing is that they like straight men. Straight men, how should I say this right here? If a straight man deal with a trans sister, that man is not straight. But if a straight man deal with our trans sister and he don't know that it's our trans sister, then yeah, that man's straight. Because that man is under the assumption that this is a cis woman. Huh? A lot of people have tried to make the argument that men is attracted to transgenders. And yes, we are. I said we. Yes, we are. There's some that look just like cis women. Huh? There's a lot because times have changed and we got better surgeries and things like that right there. Better face creams and all that. You know what I'm saying? Better wigs and shit. You know. We are attracted to trans sisters because we is under the assumption that the trans sister is a cis woman. I don't like when they make that argument because the argument is just stupid because don't nobody on the opposing side say, yeah, because they think that is a cis woman. That's why men is attracted. That's why y'all say, that's why straight men is attracted. I'm just, yeah. Hell yeah, they got a new face cream shit that, you know what I'm saying? You say we are attracted until we know the goddamn true facts. And this what be getting our trans sisters harmed out here in these streets, man. But then a lot of the so-called, there is a position that I've told men, be careful not to get yourself in. This position right here, if you just meet abroad, and a lot of times I was speaking on when we out clubbing and shit like that right there. If y'all ain't never had like one night stands or pick some up from the club and done smashed, then maybe y'all don't understand what I'm talking about right here. I've never been in this situation, but I could see how a man would be in this situation and just say, F it, just keep going. You got to be weary if you link up with somebody leaving the club and they start giving you oral inside the car. You got to be weary. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I used to say back in my day when I used to club, see, because we did this thing called dancing and the R&B songs and shit was on. You know what I'm saying? We had to hug. Well, I was one of them dancing players. Bitch, come here. It's my song. It's that Mary on. You know what I'm saying? It's that Kelly on right now. Man, I'm trying to hunt you on the floor. This is what we would do. So because I'm trying to hunt you on the floor, I'm feeling on you. Bitch, I got to touch you. I'm feeling on your booty. Your booty. I'm trying to tell you something. And because, slow drag. And because I was one who trying to feel on you and pull you up against me. Bitch, we hunt you on the dance floor. I knew that it wasn't no boy. because our trans sisters knew how clubbing went. Again, we had this thing called slow dragging or slow grinding. Because we had trans back in my day too, but it was rare. It was very rare. But you knew the ones who wanted to dress like women, yada, yada, yada. We got that right there. They knew better than to slow grind and or dance with a dude in the club. Because they would literally get hurt. Because the grind was serious. We up on each other. We grind. It's called slow grind. We feeling on each other. And the reason that y'all get caught up in today's society is because y'all don't slow grind. Society in society across the country in the clubs, y'all not slow grinding. Y'all ain't feeling on the pitch in the club. I'm not saying just go on up and feel on people, but when you're dancing, you're supposed to be hugging, rubbing, and touching. Yeah, dry humping. So I just want to say, players, when y'all leave the club and be weary if she go to pulling out your meat and looking at, and you ain't done felt on her though. Because it has been said, a man is real vulnerable with his pants down. And I can believe that a whole bunch of men have had a trans sister give fellatio after like a club or something like that, and then when they find out, because the oral may be that good, y'all on that Hennessy and shit, and Black and Miles and hookah, on that cocaine, listen, and y'all by yourself, ain't nobody out here. Y'all done pull into a little alley or something. Bitch don't even make it to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just out here and and then they just, you know I'm trans, right? What? Be like, what? Wait, what? And they just keep on going with it, man. Man, hair up. I can see it happening. I can literally see it happening. For real, dog. I'm trying to tell you, shout out to our trans sister, and if any trans sister is in the audience, can y'all please tell the audience that I'm right? I do believe that a whole bunch of players done got caught up like that right now. And now you trapped because you done had a good mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably the best mouth that you done had. You really conflicted. You got cognitive dissonance right now. You know what I'm saying? You real conflicted. Like, I know I ain't gay, but I didn't holler at no dude. I holler at a chick with a meat. I know I ain't gay though. Man, just leave me your number, dog. You say Willie confess, no the hell I ain't. I don't even play like that. I told you how I came up. I'm feeling on me. Listen, ain't nobody ever did me like that without me feeling on them. So I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help y'all out in y'all life, because a lot of times I can also believe this right here. It has happened, and then that trans person get killed. It has happened. The person has finished off and then say I'm trans. And or then he find out that this person is trans. And the mind don't know how to deal with this right here. The mind don't know. The mind don't understand. Hold on. This ain't what I signed up for, dog. But I can't take it back because I just felt good. And a man made me feel good when I don't want a man to make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And this is why y'all be losing your lives. I'm trying to help my players to keep y'all out of this situation. Feel on them. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I'm trying to explain something to you, because in my mind, a lot of people be like, well, Willie, you should not be feeling on women and stuff like that right there. I just want to say this right here. If a woman going with you, she really ain't got no problem with you feeling on it, because she trying to do the same thing. She trying to get you too. Huh? But you just can't feel on everybody. Do not be out here trying to feel on everybody. I ain't saying do that. The person who trying to grind with you and they understand the grind. If they understand the grind, you know I got to feel on you. What's going on? What's really going on? But anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. What I want to do? Is it this one? Is it this one? That one there too long, and I can go ahead on and get a few of these out. Oh, all right, bam, bam. We got a man who done got killed on Saturday in the Saturday shooting. He was breaking up teams fighting. You know these teams be out here fighting. I didn't know that teams fight. I know that teams shoot. I really don't know. I didn't know that teams be out here fighting and stuff like that right now. But they was out here fighting, and the player tried to intervene. The player tried to interrupt. The player tried to stop an incident while it was happening, and then effed around and then got shot to death. Him done got shot to death for intervening, not minding his own damn business. Here we go.
Learning much more about 49-year-old Randall Holmes, the man killed Saturday in a shooting on Osceola Street in North Baton Rouge. News 2's Sarah Graybar went to that neighborhood where Holmes died to learn more about his life.
Latex gloves, wound kits, gauze litter the corner of Osceola and Calumet Street, the last remnants of the site where 49-year-old Randall Holmes drew his last breath.
We spoke to the family of Randall Holmes, who asked to not be on camera, but they told us their loved one was a gentle giant and was one of a kind. And when he saw teens fighting outside on Saturday afternoon, he ran to defuse that fight. Defuse the fight that ultimately killed him.
His wife told me off camera that Holmes moved to this area in 1984. She says he was a wonderful father and husband known by many. Last Saturday, Holmes returned home from a funeral for his uncle. Family told me Holmes heard a commotion and ran outside to see what was happening. He came upon a group of teens fighting. When he tried to break up the fight, family members say someone in the group shot Holmes. He died at the scene. Police say 4 others were also injured in the melee and taken to the hospital. Holmes' wife told me she's troubled by the entire episode and will miss her husband deeply. She shared with me she isn't sure how she'll carry on without him. She did put out a plea to teens with guns, asking them to pause and consider the lives at stake before they pull the trigger. In Baton Rouge, Sarah Graybar, WBRZ News 2.
At this time, BRPD confirms no arrests have been made and the active investigation is still in the early stages.
Did I tell y'all about that little hero shit? About that little not minding your own goddamn business? Huh? And shout out to the cameraman. Shout out to the cameraman out there in Baton Rouge. Y'all got to do better in Baton Rouge. Y'all houses look a mess. What is we doing in Baton Rouge? Y'all got... Where's the men at who do carpentry? You mean to tell? I'm gonna show y'all something.
Holmes moved to this area in 1984. She says he was a wonderful father.
This is when you know that the house is old, because it got the old ass awnings. If y'all want to update y'all home, take them awnings off. Just take off the awnings, put a new paint outside.
Wonderful father and husband known by many.
Father and a husband, and put his life on the line, not knowing that he was putting his life on the line. And this is our problem. Leave the young folk alone. Let they mammies them deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Look at this here right here. Look. Where is the adults at? Get a pressure washer. Pressure wash all this shit off and repaint the side of the house, dog.
Last Saturday, Holmes returned home from a funeral for his uncle. Family told me Holmes heard a commotion and ran outside to see what was happening. He came upon a group of teens fighting. When he tried to break up the fight, family members say someone in the group shot Holmes. He died at the scene. Police say 4 others were also injured in the melee and taken to the hospital. Holmes' wife...
Right there. Now, the cameraman did not have to show that right there. You wrong for that right there. You trying to show the destruction. The destruction of a bitch house out here. Do y'all even understand there's a Home Depot in every community? If not every community, it's at least in a 20-mile radius. Huh? Say, Willie, poor shaming again. Listen, you can fix this shit with very little money. This can be fixed with very little money. Now, listen. These houses is owned by the people who live in them. That's what be my problem. I'm talking to the homeowners. The homeowners, now listen, they can be homeowners in poverty. I get that right there. But you can't tell me that you can't put away $10, $15 every month or something like that right there. Listen, y'all, we be having barbecues. The 4th of July is mañana. I bet you we barbecue. I bet you we done bought about $100, $200 worth of meat. Do y'all understand that if they ran on down there to the Home Depot, get a circular saw, get you by 1, 2, 3, I'm going to say probably about 3, 4 2x4s. I'm thinking, it's probably not the 2x4s. They look thinner. But that's, damn it, you take a piece off and you match it. Damn it, you take the shit to the store and you match it. And you buy that wood. If you can't buy the wood all at once, buy you 2, 3 pieces and spend like 2, 3 weekends. What is we doing? Rip this shit off the side. Rip it off, put some new shit up, paint it. Well, stain it, because if you don't stain it, shit gonna go bad again like this right here. But you gotta stain it to waterproof it and paint it, dog. It's nothing. It's not. All right. People in poverty, the poor people, they get income taxes. They get income taxes. Huh? Now, I do understand, well, this is an elder's home and Social Security. To all elders, if y'all ain't got children, grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, little nieces, little nephews that y'all can't get $30, $40 from, $100 from to fix some shit, if you all can't have like a little cookout, a little breakfast, a little Sunday breakfast and shit, invite everybody around there and get your house redid. Get the outside aesthetics of your house redid for little or nothing. If everybody can't pitch in $20, y'all need not be around them.
Told me she's troubled by the entire episode and will miss her husband deeply.
See, and this is not bad. This is pressure water. This is water. This is water, dog. Water, you spray, you scraping all of the bad paint off and you restain it. You restain it and you paint it. This is not serious like that. And cut these bushes down. I can't stand no bushes. I can't stand trees in the yard. I can't stand bushes. I like the big palm trees because that's pretty much all I'm going to have in my goddamn yards and stuff like that. Palm tree. But trees and shit, I don't, This shit be having frogs and shit. No, we ain't doing that right there. You know what I'm saying? But clean this here up, dog. It's nothing. It's really, really nothing.
Street in North Baton Rouge.
They say that he been in this house since '84.
News 2's Sarah Graybar went to that neighborhood where Holmes died to learn more about his life. Latex gloves.
I believe we can do better. Moving right along, I ain't gonna much hold you. I ain't trying to shame. I'm trying to say we can do better, dog. We can do better. I know you ain't got the money for it right now. I just told you how you get the money. Put your $10 away a week. Put your $10 away a week. You can get her done. Right, moving right along. We're going to Tuscaloosa. How many thumbs up do we got? We should be over 200 by now. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We had 131. We had 131 likes out here in these streets. No, cuz like, right? I be seeing stuff and I be like, that's cheap to fix. Like, that's nothing to fix. It's time. It's literally time. A lot of y'all won't even clean up the outside of your house, and y'all be having rodents and snakes and all type of shit outside of your house. All y'all do is clean out the outside, clean around the outside of your house and move them shit from to make your house look better. Like, I just don't. It's not difficult. And a lot of y'all need to wash y'all house. Huh? Y'all be having mold and shit on your house and asbestos. Y'all got asbestos on the outside. That's listen, wash your house. a bottle of Clorox, mix up with some water, wash your house. I know everybody can't afford a pressure washer. I get it, although they're selling pressure washers on Facebook Marketplace for $75 to $100. It's nothing. But since you're going to use that excuse for me, get you a brush. Get you a $12 brush from Amazon, an outside brush, an outside long brush, and a bucket. And scrub your house. It's simple. A lot of y'all got them little nasty little front doors and won't even paint the front doors. I'm just saying. We got a Tuscaloosa mama. We got a mother. We have a Tuscaloosa mother who is charged with abuse of a 9-month-old found dead in the apartment. We got another baby found dead in the apartment. Look at that sister. She looked like she was cute. She looked like she cute. And shot that baby out for having a real. Jakesha, I think that's how you pronounce it. Jakesha Knox. There's one on. A good mama. Here we go.
A woman now behind bars in Tuscaloosa after her baby's son died.
Yeah, according to Tuscaloosa Violent Crimes Unit, Jakesha Knox called 911 yesterday afternoon and reported her 9-month-old son was unresponsive. The infant was taken from Aspen Village Apartments to a hospital where the child was pronounced dead.
Now Knox is facing a felony child abuse charge, and authorities say that charge could be upgraded to murder. WVTM 13's Lisa Crane joins us live in Tuscaloosa.
Lisa, just a heartbreaking story here.
Heartbreaking.
Absolutely. You know, according to investigators, the 9-month-old baby was extremely underweight and showed signs of malnourishment, abuse, and neglect. The commander of the Violent Crimes Unit tells me anytime the crime that they're looking into involves a child is difficult on investigators. What happened here at Aspen Village Apartments was horrific and tragic. Investigators believe it had been happening for a while.
This was not a simple mistake yesterday. That was the end. That was the cascade of events and decisions had been made by this person that resulted in this child's death yesterday.
29-year-old Jakesha Knox is charged with felony child abuse, but investigators say she could eventually be charged with more crimes, potentially even murder.
The mother has been charged with aggravated child abuse based on the condition of the child without the confirmation of its manner and cause of death at this time. So that's an important thing to understand in this case, is that this didn't begin yesterday. This wasn't a simple accident that occurred yesterday.
Police are working now to confirm if Knox actually left the child home alone for 8 hours, as she told them, and they want to know what condition the baby was in when she left. The autopsy should answer many of their questions, and those results may not be available for some time.
She left her baby home for a shift. 8-hour shift, man.
Now we understand Knox has
but the baby was 9 months.
Other children who were actually with her throughout the day yesterday. No word at this point who is caring for those children now. Live in Tuscaloosa, Lisa.
She had other kids, so how did the 9-month-old baby die and you got other kids? Your children ain't worth a damn. Listen. Shout out to everybody who have older kids and then they have like a late bloomer, something like that right there. And the older kids is supposed to watch the younger kids. In case y'all don't know how life go, this is what's supposed to happen. And your older kids allow like the younger child to die. They don't like their new sibling. I don't think that you can like your new sibling if you let your new sibling just go ahead on the Paris out here in these streets. I know. I'm blaming the kids. Yeah. Whoever was in the house with the baby. Huh? That's all I'm trying to say, man. She's not going to get like a long time. She'll get probation. Don't leave your baby home alone, and don't leave your baby the way that you left your baby again. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to take her other children because we don't want to separate children from their mamas. We don't want to do that right there because the children will have a hard time if they're not with their mamas. But they need their mamas. They need their mamas. Do y'all know that we don't never say that shit about a daddy? Because children, they need their daddy. We don't even talk like that right there. But we don't want to separate them from their mama because they got like a connection to something. That's what's up. Mama, babies, daddies, babies out here in these streets. It is what it is. Really ain't tripping. Now, I got all these other things right here. Hold on. Oh, all right then. Yeah, we keep the party going decent then. We got a man who pleading guilty to stabbing his girlfriend. Listen to Messy Love at his finest. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button. Come on, hit the thumbs up button. It's STD Friday. Boy, y'all, listen. Y'all got to be around here before y'all get on out there now. Be around here before you get on out there fandangling. Do you? Do you? Why is it such an influx? Or, damn it, that's not the word. Why is it so many women got throat tattoos? What? Like, throat tattoos. Who the hell? I mean, ever since we took our foot off y'all neck, y'all been just wilding out here. But this is who y'all really are, and I respect y'all for being who y'all really is. Y'all are just showing us who y'all really is without the boundary. Without the boundaries, y'all lose a goose out here. Do you think really ain't tripping? Have at it. You know, I just like to point out, because I wasn't raised like that. I didn't come up with y'all acting this way, but I did come up with our foot on y'all neck. So I do understand. It's a whole culture. It's really, really a whole culture now. The ones with degrees is the biggest hoes, in case y'all don't know. Them are whores. Not whores. They getting a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? A little $37.50 when they can out here in these streets. Shout out to Debo for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Let me go on and take that. I did that right there too long. We have a man who pleads guilty to stabbing his girlfriend to death. He stabbed her to death. She dead. She dead. Gonna put this up on the screen for you. Here you go.
Now to a major twist in a death penalty murder case. Fernando Acosta faced the possibility of being put to death for stabbing his girlfriend over 80 times.
But this week he struck a deal with county prosecutors. Sean Rice joins us now with a look back at this case. And Sean, this is a crime that happened over 7 years ago, but the video to watch this is just horrible.
It is. It's a crime that happened a long time ago, and this is a day this week that happened that I no doubt the victim's family members have waited a long time for. Murder cases like this one, where the death penalty is sought, can of course take multiple years to prosecute and get to a trial date. Yeah. Even so, it certainly came as a surprise this week when prosecutors took the death penalty completely off the table for Fernando Acosta, leading him to plead guilty to murder. It was a March morning. People driving on the Loop 101 in Peoria will never forget.
You had numerous people who pulled over to the side of the road and acted as heroes, getting out of their cars, yelling at this maniac who was stabbing this victim relentlessly.
Witness video shows Acosta outside of his crashed white sedan, his girlfriend Martha Thigh, a mom of 3 children, in the passenger seat. He is seen repeatedly stabbing Martha Thigh, even as people are stopping on the side of the highway trying to intervene.
One of the guys like, "Get down now, get down," but he was not getting down at all. He was continuing stabbing the lady.
Gustavo Munoz, one of 10 people who tried to stop Acosta's rampage. Criminal defense attorney Josh Colesrud read the court documents for this case.
One of the witnesses...
Good question. You say nobody had a gun. I am assuming that somebody had a gun when Buddy was just saying they were telling him to get down, get down, get down. In order to tell somebody to get down, get down, get down, you need that fire to tell them to get down, get down, get down. The problem is, ain't nobody shoot. There was a good little easy shoot right here.
Even brought a gun out and shot multiple rounds into the ground, trying to stop this guy from murdering the victim.
I got to back it up because I did stop it. So somebody did have a gun. Shooting to the ground. Oh, y'all petty. Y'all supposed to shoot him. You could have got off because you preventing somebody from harming someone else. This is y'all got to read y'all damn gun safety rules and shit like that. Right, go ahead.
Even brought a gun out and shot multiple rounds into the ground, trying to stop this guy from murdering the victim. And eventually they were able to pull him off of her and get the knife out of his hand.
Acosta was charged with first-degree murder, and prosecutors filed their intent to seek the death penalty in his case. The case then drug on for years through the COVID pandemic, and motions to continue his trial filed by both the prosecution and the defense over several years.
She had to either be cheating or she wanted to break up.
Then this week, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office took the death penalty completely off the table, offering him a plea agreement that has Acosta pleading guilty to murder in exchange for a life in prison sentence without the possibility of parole.
Your first feeling is one of relief. You know, finally, this case is over with. But it's bittersweet as well because, this case has been going for 7 years with the idea that it was going to be a death penalty case. And, why is it not a death penalty case anymore? What happened over the last 7 years that made prosecutors change their minds?
When we asked Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell's office why they offered a plea deal in a death penalty case, we were told they could not comment on any plea deal until after sentencing.
That's something that the victims in this case deserve to know. It's also something that the community deserves to know. And in order for us to have closure and frankly to have trust in the Maricopa County Attorney's Office.
Of course, even with that plea deal, life in prison, no parole, safe to say.
No parole. Shout out to Rashawn for the $1 cash app. He said, "What's wrong with the news anchor head?" I gotta look back at it. Probably got a whopped head.
Acosta's not going to see the light of day anytime soon. His sentencing date is scheduled for July 13th. You may be asking yourself, why did this case take 7 years and never go to trial?
Yeah, 7 years, never go to trial. Y'all wasting taxpayers' dollars. That's the problem. Shout out to Rashawn for the $1 cash app. You say it's called third person self-defense. Yes. Yes. Do y'all understand that they kept saying, "Get down, get down, get down," and then shot into the ground? Hey, stop, pop, pop, pop. Shot into the ground, and he's still, getting into a bit. That's not stopping him from killing. And then he shot into the ground. He still didn't stop. They had to jump on him and grab him to bring him down. Oh my God, y'all is stupid. Shout out to Doc Mans for the $5 cash app. You say Peace G. Damn it, I can't read that. Peace G. Burn some down for the 4th. I'm gonna get it in. I'm trying to cook some. I got them baby back soaking. I got them baby back seasoned, ready to go out here in these doggone street. But they failures.
Death penalty completely off the table, offering him a plea agreement that has Acosta pleading guilty to murder in exchange for a life in prison sentence without the possibility. People are stopping on.
She was a looker. I think that she was cheating. She's a nice looking broad out here. Well, she dead now, but she was one. And this what happen when y'all be nice looking. Y'all can be nice looking, or y'all can be nice looking. Depends on your decision making. Trying to tell you something.
On the side of the highway, trying to intervene.
One of the guys like, "Get down now, get down." Now. But he was not getting down at all. He was continuing stabbing the lady.
So he's doing this. Somebody walk up, say, "Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down." He's still doing this, and you is in the position to save this person's life by stopping him from continuously stabbing somebody. What if it was a baby? Y'all know that y'all get more sensitive if it was a baby. If it was a little baby, he would just stab him. Would you have shot? It's a failure. Whoever had the firearm talking about get down, get down, get down, you need to lose your firearm rights. You did not help. Because by the time that they stopped him, she was stabbed 80 times. He could have stopped at like 27 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Gustavo Munoz, one of 10 people who tried to stop Acosta's rampage. Criminal defense attorney Josh Colesroot.
Y'all ain't have like a bumper jack or nothing. Walk up behind a bit, BAM! Hit him in the back of the scalp.
Read the court documents for this case.
One of the witnesses even brought a gun out and shot multiple rounds.
So one of y'all had a gun. Where is this, Texas? Y'all need y'all head with for real.
Into the ground, trying to stop this guy from murdering the victim.
She was already murdered.
And eventually they were able to pull him off of her and get the knife out of his hand.
Acosta.
So they stopped him at 80. They stopped not at 75. Not at 62, but at 80. Listen, y'all, let's huddle up. Listen, let's run up on him. Let's grab him and pull him down. Maybe he won't stab us. You think I'm finna run up and grab a bitch to stop a bitch from stab? Well, it depends on who it is, but you know what I'm saying. But a stranger, I I don't know if the bitch look good or not. You know what I'm saying? Listen, what if we did not make moves until we knew how good a person looked? You know what I'm saying? What if that bitch was bad, right? And you're like, oh shit, he's stabbing the bad bitch. Let's stop him. Or no, ooh, that bitch handsome. I see why he's stabbing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying stuff. I'm just saying stuff. But what if? What if though? Mm-hmm. What if? Ain't no in hell. The report would have went just a little bit different. I'm an innocent bystander. She ended up being stabbed like 17 times because by the time a pedestrian came up, say stop, and he didn't stop, and he shot him. He shot him, and he shot him dead. He's a hero. She was only stabbed 17 times. You know what I'm saying? You say who counted, Willie? You say maybe the gun guy was mad that she was cheating on him. Ooh, I see where you're going. That's what's up. You say, I want to know who doing the counting? Or who's doing the counting? You say, who count? This is just stupid. This was a perfect time for you to finally shoot your gun and hit somebody. Perfect time. You gave up a perfect chance because I don't like violence. I don't want to ever have to shoot anybody. What you got your gun for? I can't wait to shoot me somebody like on a Thursday or something, like for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying something. For real. I'm gonna have to see what this story is about because I don't forget what this story is about. So we're not finna do anything. Oh, shit. Talk about we got to light a Hughes sister down out here in these streets. We got to light a Hughes sister down. We got body cam. Real quick. A little shout one. A little shout. We got a shout one. We have a woman who out here playing with a knife. Woman playing with a knife. And I just want to say, if you just got to play with the knives in front of the police, keep playing with the knives in front of the police. And you will get an answer for the question that you asked.
We start with breaking news. We are seeing the moments before deputies shot and killed a woman outside a home.
Now, we do want to warn you, you may find the video disturbing, so we stopped it just before the woman was shot.
We won't.
No! Drop the knife!
No.
Drop the knife!
No.
Drop the knife!
Gave it to her wrong.
It's hard to listen to. This happened early last month on Tivoli Drive. That's near Apopka Vineland Road. Orange County deputies responded to
They didn't have to shoot her. They could have tased her.
The home because a neighbor reported hearing a woman screaming outside. When deputies arrived, they knocked on the door and the woman came out holding a knife. Deputies say they went back toward the street and ordered her to drop the knife several times. They say she then threatened them and 3 deputies shot at her. She later died at the hospital. The deputies are on paid administrative leave while FDLE investigates.
They could have tackled her. They could have ran up and tackled her. Now, listen. This a cutting knife, like for bell peppers and onions and shit like that right there. This ain't like I'm a jug you knife. Or you could chop somebody like that right there. That's what type of knife that this is. You say a great shooting. Yeah, great. We ain't arguing about it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to protest. We ain't do none of that right there. She came out there playing and she want to keep her knife, so we allow her to keep her knife. I know, like some of the argument, well, they could have tased her. They could have. But why waste the opportunity? Why waste the opportunity? Now, I know that don't sit well with a whole bunch of you people. What about humanity and then all that little dumb shit? Shut up. Huh? Nobody care about that right there. Then we want to see people get shot. We want to see people get shot. We want to see people have funerals, shit like that right there. We want to see balloons released in the air. We want to see all that fly shit. And then for dark hue folk, we want to see more lighter hue folks get shot or get killed than black folk. It's just here what it is. I told y'all we like to.
This happened early last month on Tivoli Drive. That's near Apopka.
Let me show y'all training. Let me show y'all some real training. This is a dark hue woman holding her gun up. Watch the training.
It's hard to listen to. This happened
right there. Y'all see the training that I'm talking about? This is real training.
To listen to. This happened
You see
early.
that right there? The trainer that I'm pointing out, once her partner got into her line of sight, she brought her gun down. This is training. Huh? Which he should have not got into the line of sight, but it happens.
Listen to. This happened early last month on Tivoli Drive. That's near Apopka Vineland Road. Orange County deputies responded to the home because a neighbor reported hearing a woman screaming outside. When deputies arrived, they knocked on the door and the woman came out holding a knife.
You done got shot out there around them nice town homes, and now we got to clean up the blood and put the shit up for rent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times y'all be making shit difficult for other people. I just don't like it. I just don't like it sometimes. Damn, if you got to get shot, make sure that it's recorded. Do not get shot off camera. Listen, this here need to be a thing. Don't get shot off camera. Because then we won't like remember y'all name. We like say their name, say their name. We ain't gonna remember you. You got shot off camera. We have no visual reference is all I'm trying to say. What's going on out here? I think that this is Jacksonville. Let me give y'all this one right here. I think I gave y'all like a lot today. Oh, my bad. Shout out to Jermaine for the $2 cash app. Say happy STD Friday. I appreciate that right there. Let me grab that. Put that right there. Do that right now. Let's go to Jacksonville. I think this is domestic love. All right, bam. We have another domestic love incident right here on where people be loving each other and stuff like that. Right there. We have a family. A family identifies a mom, a young daughter who had got shot during a domestic dispute. I'm guessing that the man done shot 2 people and 3 people. It's something like this. It's such a tragedy. Here we go.
Side 6, we're learning more about the victims in a triple shooting on Jacksonville's north side. They've been identified as Brianna Johnson and her 2 young daughters, Rhythm and Harmony Reed. That's according to a GoFundMe posted by Johnson's sister.
JSO confirms 4-year-old Harmony was shot and killed. The children's father, 29-year-old Trudale Reed, appeared in court today where a judge denied his bond. Police say this all began as a domestic dispute. News4Jax reporter Ashley French breaks down the warning signs that advocates say to watch for and what to do if someone is in danger.
Domestic violence is one of the most hardest things to talk about, especially when it involves someone you know personally. But advocates say silence is not the answer. And it also shows that domestic violence is linked to half of female homicide cases in the U.S. That's according to a study from the American College of Surgeons. JSO says Tuesday's afternoon shooting started with an argument between the children's mother and the suspect, 29-year-old Trudale Reed. Investigators say Reed shot and killed their 4-year-old daughter, Harmony Reed, and critically injured the children's mother, Brianna, and her 2-year-old daughter, Rhythm Reed, leaving this quiet community where the tragedy happened in disbelief.
Nothing like this has ever happened in this neighborhood, on this street, ever. And for something like this to happen, especially to a child.
An online fundraiser has been set up by a family member to help support Brianna and her 2-year-old daughter as they try to recover. A statement in the GoFundMe reads, "This GoFundMe was created simply as a way for those who have expressed a desire to support Brianna Johnson and her daughter Remy Reed during their journey to recovery, as Brianna focuses on healing and caring for herself and Rhythm while navigating this unimaginable loss. Any support, prayers, or shares are deeply appreciated." It's a pattern advocates say they see too often, and one of the hardest things to break without support. This morning, we spoke with Stephanie Brown, the Director of Community Education at Hubbard House, about warning signs to watch for and how to help someone who may not be ready to ask for help themselves.
And so we always encourage a person to try to talk one-on-one, try to talk in person. That's the safest way to let that person know you care about them. They deserve to be safe. And don't spend time with questions. That moment is about, I think you might need help.
Hubbard House outlines several warning signs of abuse, including unexplained physical injuries, signs of mental manipulation, and a victim who seems constantly fearful about their safety or their children's safety.
It's important that survivor knows that we're not judging them.
Right.
We're not doubting them. There are so many reasons they may not be ready to ask for help in this moment. But if we let them know that we're still here when they are ready, then you can be that life-saving bridge.
In Jacksonville, I'm Ashley French, Channel 4, D local station.
Reed returns to court July 23rd. As a convicted felon, he was legally barred from having a gun. Investigators have not said publicly how he got the weapon used in Tuesday's shooting. Meanwhile, the mother and toddler are still in the hospital.
Oh, so he was already a convicted felon before she laid down and had a baby with him. Oh, all right. So the mother and the toddler is still together, but the 4-year-old, he knocked out the 4-year-old, which was his baby? Wait a minute. So he didn't knock off the 2-year-old, but he shot the 2-year-old too. But he knocked off the 4-year-old.
29-year-old Tredell Reed. Investigators say Reed shot and killed their 4-year-old daughter, Harmony Reed, and critically injured the children's mother, Brianna, and her 2-year-old daughter, Rhythm Reed.
So the 2-year-old daughter wasn't his then? Because of what she said, and her 2-year-old daughter. They didn't say their 2-year-old daughter. 4 years. 4 years. So was they even in relations? Oh, well, I want to say that she probably kept the baby away from him, but why would he kill his baby? The baby must ain't his baby.
Reed. Investigators say Reed shot and killed their 4-year-old daughter, Harmony Reed, and critically injured the children's mother, Brianna, and
shot the mother and the new baby. Now, a lot of people will say, well, why you ain't just knock off the mama? But if you're trying to hurt somebody, you don't kill them. You kill what they care about the most. And typically that's our children, right? He knocked off his 4-year-old. I just don't, why? Hell, we got to pull up the GoFundMe. Let's find the GoFundMe. I just, man, I wonder what she did though, dog. She did something. She did something. I don't care what nobody tell me. She did something. She probably, damn it, I don't want to be with you no more. Leave me alone, or something like that right there. We got it. We're going to put it up on the screen real quick. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If y'all would like to support Brianna and honor Harmony, which is 2-year-old, man. Is she 2? But she a toddler, so damn, she might be 2. Damn, they asked for 7,000. Oh, well, because they didn't pass away. But if the 4-year-old done passed away, let's see what they're trying to say. Because they got 4470. They got 4470. This is a sad, sad story. Let's see how long. Oh, all right. Following a heartbreaking domestic love tragedy involving my daughter Brianna Johnson, and her daughters, so many friends, family, and members of the community have reached out asking how can they help. This GoFundMe was created simply as a way for those who have expressed a desire to support Brianna Johnson and her daughter, Rhythm Reed, during this journey to recovery. Brianna was the victim of a domestic love shooting. Her and Rhythm sustained life-threatening injuries. Tragically, her beloved daughter, Harmony Reed, lost her life. Hold on. So Brianna Johnson and her daughter, Rhythm Reed, and Harmony Reed, they got the same last name. So that kind of lets us know that both of them is his children. Because her last name is Johnson. Their last name is Reed. What was the dude's name? Hold on. I'm going to get back to it in just a second. Brianna was a victim of a domestic love shooting. Her and Rhythm sustained life-threatening injuries. Tragically, her beloved daughter, Harmony Reed, lost her life. As As Brianna focuses on healing and caring for herself and rhythm while navigating this unimaginable loss, any support, prayers, or shares are deeply appreciated. Thank you for keeping our family in your thoughts, and for the overwhelming love, compassion, and support you have shown during this incredible, difficult time. This GoFundMe is being managed by Brianna's mother, Charlotta Johnson, and her sister, Mercedes Killings. That's her last name, Killings? Killings. This is the only official GoFundMe established on behalf of Brianna and her family. Any other fundraising pages are not authorized or affiliated with them. That's what's up. We got to go back to the store. We got to go back to the store because I don't remember Buddy's last name. Oh, well, I can just go right here. I can just go right here. We can go to this. Yada, yada, yada. What is Buddy's name? Jacksonville mother. Yada, yada, yada. The police said the girl's father shot all three, killing, yada, yada, 27-year-old. So that's her. But he's 29. Trudea Reed. Trudea Reed is the girl's father. The girl's father was arguing outside of the home when the girl's mother and then fired multiple rounds, hitting her and her two daughters before driving off in a stolen SUV. He stole a car? I can't take y'all serious. And she stole a car and came on around there? So they must wasn't together. Wait a minute. A stolen SUV. We doing too much. According to the GoFundMe, was being treated. We got all that right there. That's for Brianna. He pulled up in a stolen SUV to argue some shit. What? On the GoFundMe, yada, yada, yada. On Tuesday, officials responded. Got that right there. Found Johnson and the two kids suffering from gunshot wounds. Their father was outside in a stolen SUV. I said, man, got to be more careful. I wonder why. What? Did she pull a gun out and he reacted? You know what I'm saying? I can't wait until we hear his side of the story. We need to hear his side of the story. Because it's that, damn it, we don't have enough information. We do not have enough info. Sure enough, don't. If there's one thing that I dislike about 20 years of law enforcement, I don't want to care about that. God bless you in your recovery. JSO never helps domestic violence victims. Shaking my head. This is so sad. How is the police supposed to help a domestic violence victim? She became a domestic violence victim during this incident. Because of this incident, that's what made her a domestic violence victim. So how is JSO supposed to help a domestic violence victim in this case? We just be out here talking. Damn it, everybody shouldn't be able to talk. You say the police supposed to be our help again for the. Oh, I ain't even got it on screen. My bad. I'm reading these damn comments. The police supposed to be our help. Bitch, help yourself. JSO never helps domestic violence victims. Shaking my head. This is so sad. So now y'all blaming JSO. See? We never just blame self. He and his dad have domestic violence arrests priors, plus he has a felony conviction for armed robbery. Women, please stop dating and getting babies from these dudes. I like that right there. Remember I pointed out, so he had a felony before he produced the children with her? Huh? I want y'all to think about this. She picked them. All you women pick them. When there's so many players who is out here yearning for a woman, yearning for a good wholesome family and or a relationship, but he ain't got enough swag for you. He don't have nothing up on his belt as far as a criminal record. He ain't scamming, you know what I'm saying? Spend that shit, He ain't doing none of that right there. So y'all not even attracted to those types of dudes. You know, the blue collar fellas out here in the street. Y'all ain't attracted. I saw a video where a bitch say a blue collar dude, he ain't no prize. He ain't no high value man, but I thought that y'all call a high value man over 6 feet, making over 6 figures and got a 6-pack. There's a lot of blue collar dudes who make over 6 figures. Just saying some. Hell, keep picking them. Keep picking them. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the 999 news on this wonderful SCB Friday. Y'all get on out there, spread your wings and fly away. And please do not do this right here. No. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. This shit is against the law tonight. Your morals. Link up, smash something, skeeting something. Get skeeted on. Do what you really want to do with your life. Can y'all answer me this right here? And I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Can y'all answer me this right here? I thought about this right here earlier. Is following a religion similar to slavery? Is following a religion similar to slavery? What I mean by that right there, because your religion prevents you from doing what you would like to do. That's why I just had the thought. You really can't do what you want to do, and this is why they say that if you do things that's not said that you can do, it's a sin. And typically the things that you do that is a sin is the things that you actually want to do. Huh? All the things you actually want to do is a sin. Huh? The things that your religion tell you that you can't do is a sin. Same thing. You say it is slavery and cultish. Yes, anybody who is religious, anybody who is a believer, anybody who is a follower of any religion, you is in a cult. It's group thinking. It's a cult. And I guess a cult can be a good thing, a cult can be a bad thing, but it is a cult. I'm just asking because I was just thinking you really, like, if y'all follow y'all religion, you can't do other shit that you would like to do. You can't do it. Just like the slaves. The slaves want to be free. You can't be free. You're a slave. And just in my mind, you can't be free by following a religion, a belief system. I don't think that you can be free because your mind is not free to do what you want to do. Just saying. You say, if I'm a non-believer, do I fall under sin? Can I sin if I don't? Yes, you is not a sinner. If you do not believe, if you is not a believer, if you're a non-believer, you don't sin. Huh? Because you is not under that jurisdiction. Right. Huh? If y'all is a non-believer, you was not born into sin. That's a belief. That's what them folk believe. That ain't you. You say not all slaves wanted to be free, Willie. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. Say you don't have free will. You under rules of something or someone. That's what I was trying to tell somebody like a while back. They keep talking about this little free will shit. It's not. Okay, it is, but it ain't. Either you do this, and if you don't do this, you burn up forever. It's a choice that we don't like. It's a choice, but you know. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, Sept and Agree channel, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe. Pick y'all self up a little merch or something. You know, please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles, PleasantCandles.com. Get your candle out here. Damn it, you need a candle. It's hurricane season. The 4th of July is tomorrow. Y'all, please enjoy yourselves. I may do a show tomorrow. I don't know. Come check on your peoples. I don't know. Maybe. But it's a holiday. It is a holiday. A lot of y'all are going to get that holiday pay. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Get that paper out here. Still got bills. Have y'all paid y'all bills? It's Friday. I hope y'all paid y'all doggone bill. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body. Your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for being around here. I hope that y'all was entertained. You said that your bills is paid. That's what I'm talking about. That relieves so much stress when your bills is paid. I'm just saying. I want y'all to do that one thing I always ask y'all to do, that y'all continue to do, because every time I go live, y'all be right on around here. I appreciate that right there. And that word, or the thing I'm talking about, is stay alive. I'm going to see y'all when I